Hello, friends, family, the boy that are my followers. Uh, I try to do Chrono Greed, but the game is in such horrible state right now that everything was bad latency wise. Twitch was not recording it, it was lagging, it was forcefully shifting the screen, and it would like do this stuttering drag that was just no, it's no good. I don't know. Unfortunately, because Twitch did not record, I also don't think I have any footage to show the developers, but I'm certainly going to leave a comment towards them about it. Mm. In the interim, since I can't do Crown of Greed, I'm going to do another run of Eternal Return. This game is starting to play again. There was a couple times in the past where I sat for 30 minutes, solid 30 minutes to an hour or so. What's a special offer? And probably this. And game didn't pop up, so it was not running before, but it is running now, and that makes me happy. Close.
I've been waiting for you. Get your present first.
Picture setter.
I'm glad to see you're here.
So annoying, but okay. What is this? Data key. What does a data key do? All boxes. I don't understand what you mean by all boxes. There's a box there. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. It's not all there is in the first. Okay, I think they're just telling you there's a sale there. Yeah, okay, so these markers just help you identify sales. So Blair's a playable character at this time. Said Blair does. I want to see character info. Not really my style. Yeah, not really my style. Interesting character, but not my style. Okay. All right, start a run. I spoke. While that's going through, fix up my hair. Perfect timing. Oh. Oh, and it restarts the timer. That's so annoying. Whatever. So, oh wait. I guess I'll talk about something. There's some recent things been going around. Apparently, I also now have a group that is spreading malicious information about me as well. There's somebody who is claiming that I'm stalking them and being parasocial when we were talking. I can't remember where the conversation started, but we were talking about something else, and it popped up that we were both 1980s kids. And I was like, oh shit, we're the same age. And then out of the blue, I was like, hey, what are the odds that we're also in California or something like that? And they said, oh, well, I am in California. I was like, oh, crap. Because of the situation, I was like, you know what, screw it. What about, are you near the Bay Area? And at first they weren't willing to answer. And I was like, okay, well, I'll put mine out first. And I told them the area, the city that I was in. And they decided to go ahead and tell me the city they were in, which was actually pretty close. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And I presented the idea. Well, why don't we meet up sometime? Maybe have some drinks, perhaps do some gaming. Could even record some of the gaming, make for some nice content. And they were open to the idea, and they said, you know, we could just totally discuss the details about collabing. And they emphasized collabing, whereas I was more just talking about hanging out and shit. Potentially, collabing was a secondary idea for me. I was more interested in meeting a person, and but I was like, okay, I mean, these people are. It was a VTuber, and these people are entertainers, so it's always kind of the thing that if they're going to be going out of the way for something, might as well make it worth money. Sure, I don't mind that. So they told me that they wanted to discuss, and I presented I would rather us have somewhere less public because I didn't want to keep talking about meeting up and presenting more details about meeting up over Twitter because it's like anybody can go in and look at that and be like, oh, these guys are gonna meet up in Sacramento at such and such place. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Let's go out there and join them, or screw this person or screw that person. Let's go sabotage the situation or whatever. And it's just not a smart move. So I was like, okay, cool. So I said I wanted to move the conversation to somewhere more contained, and they presented their Discord, and I said, okay, sure, whatever. And they presented me their Discord. I joined it, and right away, supposedly there is a question on the Discord before I could post, or I could look at anything immediately. There's one of two choices. Like I think it was like, do you choose bread or do you choose sushi? Well, I mean, no context. Sushi. Huh, no question there. Sushi's amazing. And so I chose sushi. And I went in, I started chatting up, saying, hey guys, this is me, I'm here, this is where I'm from. Like, I'm from because the person told me to come in here from this situation. I'm, what's up? And then they presented that I had chosen, apparently there was two factions. Like, they collaborate with another VTuber who is about sushi and they're about bread. And apparently I chose the opposing faction of them. And so they started doing this silly gun out, I'm their enemy now thing. I was like, okay, sure. I mean, clearly it's a bit, so sure, I'll roll with it and see where it goes. And so I did that, and I was like, okay, well, what about sushi bread? Oh, and right away they tried. They of course they ran with that, and they're like, oh yeah, I know he's just trying to end the war, yada yada. And I was like, whatever. Eventually, after a couple hours probably of us all going around discussing this, being silly, eventually I was like, okay, let's. They were telling me, oh, check out the lore for the server so I can better understand the background of things. We're gonna game and probably do some recording. Then eventually that stuff's gonna come up, so I should take a look. So I did. I went around. And I was looking at some of the lore stuff, and uh, yeah. Like I said, after a couple hours, eventually I was finally, we should probably finally get down to actually talking about some of this stuff. Keep the conversation going, and that way I don't just become a fan. Like I'm not just another number that's there chilling in their server. That's not what I'm there for. I'm there to meet up. I'm there to play video games, maybe make a friend. Likely to collaborate as well. Do some community streaming, whatever. Not to be another random dude in their Discord that's just following them all the time. A lot of people post their Instagram on dating profiles, and it's like, okay, I'm trying to date somebody. I'm not trying to be their fan. I'm not trying to be their follower. And so I'm kind of a little burned about that. So, anyways, seeing this situation, I wanted to keep the momentum going with the conversation. So I went look around and say, okay, well, how are we going to go about this? I could try to DM them. I could just openly discuss it in the forums, but I didn't really want to openly discuss it in the forums because the whole point of me wanting the conversation to go somewhere a little more private. So I started looking around the forum, seeing if there's anywhere like that was meant specifically for collaborative talking or somewhere I could do it a less visible thread, like not general. Eventually, I did. I found a spot that supposedly the permissions for it were not quite set up correctly, and I was able to make a thread. So I went in there and I made a thread and I tagged the VTuber and I was like, hey, let's discuss details here whenever you're ready for it. And after another few more hours, eventually the mods for the server found out about it. I guess the person that told me to go to their server, they didn't tell their mods that I was joining for this reason. Whatever. So the mods, they ended up locking down that thread and then coming to me telling me, hey, don't tag the VTuber. And I was like, well, how am I supposed to tell them, like, hey, how am I supposed to engage with this? I mean, I'm not just there as a random dude. I'm making a point that I'm not there as a random dude. I'm there because I was told to go there to talk about this thing. I can't tag them. I'm just gonna hope that they see my message. No, thank you. So, make sure I get my character in. So, is this my? I don't think this is my custom. Well, this could be. Yeah, this is my custom one. And so I was like, that doesn't quite work. And they're like, well, stop being a creeper, stop pushing for meeting up. And I was like, whoa, right there. You were calling me a creeper? Let's not do all that. And they're like, no, we're telling you right now. Just, no, let's all chill out. Mutual respect. Enough of this. I get it. You guys are trying to do your job as a mod. Let's not do this. And they muted me for the entire day, and then after a little bit more time, eventually I got banned from it. It's like, okay, sure, I guess it's not going to work out. No collab. I, whatever. Or maybe we're not just going to discuss. We're just not going to discuss it on Discord. Whatever the case may be, that's clearly not going to work out. Very quickly after that, then they started to talk as if I was a creeper. Like I had just randomly started trying to push for a collab with them. I was like, you're saying the same things your mods were saying. I clearly, see, you're justifying why I have a problem with discussing such things in open space with a bunch of other people who can self insert themselves into the situation. And they started making a mockery of the situation, telling me, "Oh yeah, whatever. I'm totally a cult leader who's being manipulated by my members." Such a horrible thing to say. I was like, okay. So I tried to take the time to be patient and understanding, and that was clearly a mistake. They escalated
We will
things
then
so
resume our
far
next experiment.
that they
Let there be
eventually
glory to the
started trying
pawns
to
who reach
say
the
I
end of
was being
despair.
a pedo because I liked an OnlyFans girl's waistline. And I
The
expressed,
experiment will now
please
begin.
tell me or at
Satellite
least
radar
18.
activated.
It's like, dude, this
Let's find the
how
materials you need here.
you really calling me a pedo for that? Are you insane? That's
Go to
so
the warehouse.
so wrong and disgusting to do that to a person. So eventually, I backed off of it and I was like, just the whole thing, just no, just never mind. Just stop talking to me. I'm not interested anymore at all. Clearly, this was a mistake.
Anything good?
We're done. Give me Oh no.
Let's find the materials you need
So
here.
now, because of that, apparently I have a stalker. These people occasionally follow me now. Several of them are messaging me on Twitter, claiming that I'm doing this and that. Some of them are even claiming that I've supposedly been stalking this VTuber for several weeks now. It's like, no, we only met
A
2 or 3 days
subject has
ago.
been terminated.
Okay.
Time to get out there, kids!
A subject has been terminated.
Send is what you get. Same applies to both.
Here are the things you need.
I wouldn't want my name on
So yeah, apparently I've not even been in this situation or this field for very long, and already I've got enemies. Kind of
this.
crazy to think about.
Too easy to make. I'm really just getting started.
Let's move to the chapel.
Make my way to my allies over here.
Form follows function.
Pretty sure I need to
I
go in
suppose some
here
people
for
need
my
peace
last
of mind.
items, though.
Anything good?
Find the materials you need here.
Too easy to make. It is what it is. I'm really just getting started.
I'm in trouble. I'm gonna make my way to that.
The
You know, it's
forest
Time to
disadvantageous.
destruction. Our engineering.
A subject has been terminated.
An airdrop. That's a pretty smart technique.
Nice. Food is great. I don't want to eat that.
An unscientific, illogical, and irrational place.
Here are the materials you'll need.
Anything good? Basic.
A meteorite is about to fall from the sky.
Could still be better. At least I've worked to finish.
A tree of life will grow somewhere nearby.
Is it a bit Are you ignoring me? I don't use animals. I don't love animals either.
A new area has been restricted.
The meteorite has collided. The others must be trying to get to it.
Doesn't go to waste.
You can now purchase items at the kiosk.
I went to places like this when I was young. Anything good? Did I just step on a worm? I'm a world-class engineer. I'll use whatever you got. good?
Blooming credits are fully charged. Go get them.
Ignoring me? Amazing animals are organisms, after all. I hate the forest. There's no structure.
Get this box.
Let's see what they're up to.
Okay.
Let's go, nerd.
My ally's in danger. Hope they don't die.
A new area has been restricted. A subject has been terminated.
This doesn't go to waste.
Subject has been terminated. Ally killing spree. Subject has been terminated.
I'm a world-class engineer. I'll use whatever you got. Of course, family is important. As long as they care about you.
I think somebody's following behind me.
Anything good?
A subject has been terminated. A subject has been terminated.
Nice.
Rampage.
I'm a world-class engineer. I'll use whatever you got. Form follows function.
I haven't even used my specials yet.
Everything's blurry.
A new area has been restricted.
Anything good? Run away. Try. Right here.
There's a new team attacking. A subject has been terminated. Ally killing spree.
Sticky? Everything's blurry. Resting is looking for laziness.
Sad. Okay. Don't need that.
Let's go now.
There's a new team attacking.
How did you die, stupid?
They got us.
Lumi's credit charge is complete. I'll share its current location so you can go after the credits.
Nice.
A new area has been restricted.
Is that it? I'm screwed because there's... Yeah, I think I'm screwed because I just double killed. Do we need to fix
Don't
this?
worry. If your ally has enough credits, you can come back. Lumi's
Yeah,
credit
I'm
charge
not
is
the one that
finished.
they're gonna bring
If you
back.
find Lumi, make sure you get them. Omega will spawn soon.
Probably the other ally. Oh, they got me. Okay, no, I see what they're doing. I'm gonna jump. I think they're going to a. I hope they're going to a chaos. They need an ally. Good. Yes, they can. Oh no, they went right past it. Why are you going past it?
A survivor has
Oh,
returned to
me.
the experiment.
Paragon's modern engineering. Best from me. Every inch my soul.
I probably should have revived the other ally, but I'm stupid.
I don't love it.
A new area has been restricted.
Locally sourced.
Are they recommending an item for
You
me?
can feel the power of science just holding the ship's wheel.
There's a meteorite over there.
This doesn't go to waste.
Ah,
Lumi's credit charge is complete. If you spot Lumi, you can get its credits.
More than satisfactory.
catch up to them.
Form follows function. I'll watch from above. Let's go,
Oh,
nerd.
15 is max level, so fine on level. Only thing I could do really to improve is items.
The wind is sticky? Everything's blurry. Better than junk. Are these locally sourced?
Pretty sure I'm being stupid, but it is what it is.
A new area has been restricted.
Focus! Thanks for the help. Are these locally sourced? world-class engineer. I'll use whatever you got.
Oh, they're in a fight.
Sleep is inefficient. Why is it required of humans? I hope this doesn't go to waste.
Your final battle is approaching. Good luck.
A new area has been restricted. Ally killing spree. A subject has been terminated.
I'll use whatever you got.
Rampage. A subject has been terminated. A subject has been terminated. Legendary.
The coordinates are correct, right?
Thing about those apples is they trigger whenever I'm getting damaged. Good way to stay
Sleep is
alive.
inefficient. Why is it required of humans?
Fight already.
A subject has been terminated. Ally killing spree.
There's still one more.
A new area has been restricted.
Crucial relationships? I'm good. I'm a world-class engineer. I'll use whatever you got. Are these locally sourced?
Behind us. Behind us.
Is it a bit small? Only the best from me.
There.
This place is full of losers. It has nothing
Nice.
to do with me. My inventions really
Nice,
work,
nice,
don't
nice.
they?
I'm an embarrassment. My items are such shit. But at least I helped. Mostly. Died once. assist. I was there in almost every fight I was assisting. It's cool. That makes me happy. At least I was there. Alright. I did not have the least number of kills either. Cool. Yeah. Good night.